Annyeonghaseyo, konnichiwa, hello. So hello guys, today I'll be doing a best of 2011 video. And since my channel is K-pop, J-pop, and game reviews, I'll be doing all three. So for this one, I'll just name it Korean things because I have a book. It's not really K-pop, but you know, still kind of. Okay. So for each set out of K-pop, J-pop, and games, there will be two criterias, which would be packaging and overall songs. So for games, the three category is gameplay, multiplayer, and bonus content. So as you can see, my K-pop 2011 stack isn't really that big, but we have some really good albums here. But which one out of this stack had the best packaging and the best songs? If you can't see, the first one is the Girls' Generation Into the New World first concert tour CD, which came out at the beginning of January last year, so it still counts. Then we have FX's Pinocchio, The Boys, SNSD, 21's second mini album, Mr. Taxi, their repackaged version B, and then the Five Dolls, Charming Five Girls, and the Club Remix album. And then we have John Travolta Wannabe by T-ara, the Into the New World DVD set, FX's Hot Summer, then, which doesn't really count, but we're going to include anyways, and I'll tell you why later, is the SNSD Phuket photo book and the Phuket 6 disc. So these are the two I chose for the winners of the K-pop. The 21 second mini album had really good songs. I liked every single song, every single one. But the packaging kinda sucked. But SNSD, on the other hand, had the best packaging, which was a 10. It could be a 10. But it had a couple of songs I didn't really like that much. So the two winners of K-pop would be 21 second mini album and The Boys, SNSD. These albums of 2011 were also pretty good. We have the Into the New World CD, which had 38 tracks, which is amazing. We had Pinocchio, which had one of the best photo books and really good songs. This is kind of meh, because there was photo card thingies, there's only one track, and meh. This was really good for $5 because I liked co-ed, and when they had a subgroup, this was really good. And then I liked Like This or That, so I got this album. And I got it autographed, Hyo Young. And then John Travolta Wannabe had Roly Poly, which was very catchy. And Chincha Chincha Joy Heo, which is a really good song too. And then this was the best DVD for K-pop, because it's the only DVD of K-pop. And it was 2 discs. Bonus content, bonus songs, really good quality concert. It was really good. And I don't know what SM is doing with their repackages lately, but this one and Mr. Taxi really disappointed me. But I'm a fan, so I support them anyways. And these two things, which I didn't really include, is because one is a 6-disc DVD, and then one is a photo book. This was the best photo book because it's the only photo book that's strictly only for photos. It had interviews in English, Japanese, and Korean. It had pictures. Everything was in 3 languages. Like, you can see the 3 languages is Korean on top, Japanese in the middle, and English on the bottom. So it was really good, and there was some nice high quality pictures in here. And Jessica, and more Jessica, and more Jessica. And it was really nice. I love this photo book so much. And now this huge thing, it's so big. So huge. It's like the size, I have a really big hand, and it doesn't even cover it. Open it. It has 6 discs, which one is missing because it's in my DVD player because I was watching it last night. 6 discs, and then another photo book, which is basically the same as the one I just showed, but smaller, and other 3 discs, the girls. This thing is amazing. It was really expensive though, like really expensive, but it came with a lot of stuff. See, Disc 1 had Variety and Phuket. Disc 2 was Free Time. Disc 3 was Self-Talk. Then we have Disclora's music videos, which has like every music video up to Hoot. Then there's the individual Hoots. Then Disc 5 is making films of everything up to Hoot again. And Disc 6 was their performances from their debut to, I think it was Run Devil Run. They didn't have any Hoot. This is really good. So I didn't include them. They didn't qualify for the best K-pop. But these two things, if you're a Soan, you need. Now on to J-pop. For J-pop, there wasn't really a big competition because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the way because I have the Girls' Generation Japanese album repackage shipped because I pre-ordered the one with the poster, so that's coming. And I also ordered T-ara Black Eyes because I got that for free from CD Japan, so that's coming too. So for best songs, I'm going to have to say their SNSD Japanese album. The songs were really good on this album. Really, really good. For packaging though, I'm again going to have to say the Girls' Generation First Japan Tour. Just because it came in this little slipcase thingy. Then when you open it, I'll be back, hold on. Then when you take it out of this box thingy, they have this thing, if you can see. There's the girls. Then their DVD, which is only 1 disc. It doesn't even have any solos, but it does have Taeyeon's Devil's Cry, which is amazing. The photo book is really small, but it's really high quality. So the packaging for this was awesome, and the pins were in here. You can see them. Those are the pins that came with them. So 3 things: good packaging for the pins, good packaging for this, and this little box. This is best packaging and best tracks. Well, the other 2 were Girls' Generation, Mr. Taxi, Run Devil Run single, which was okay. It only had 2 tracks, and the DVD was also okay because it only had Run Devil Run on it. But the photo book was really good. This is a good buy for J-pop. Even though this stuff isn't really J-pop, it's just Korean pop converted to J-pop. But, you know, K-pop and J-pop are completely different in pricing. So then here's the 21 Nolja first Japanese mini album. There we go. There's the CD, there's a DVD. And this one was okay too, even though the Japanese version of Don't Stop the Music was kind of weird. But I'm the Best Japanese was really good, and Ugly was really good, and Lonely was really good, and Hate You was probably the best. And yeah, so that was it for J-pop. The 2 winners are SNSD Japanese album for songs, and their Japanese concert for packaging. On to games. So we're on to games now, and as you can see, I only have handheld games because the only console I own is PlayStation 2, because my mother refuses to buy me one, and that's fine because it's kind of expensive, but I'll be waiting until I get a job to get some consoles. And so just for Boxing Day, I got the 3DS because I saved up, and it was cheaper than the PlayStation. And this handheld is really, really cool. I was actually really shocked. See, if you can see, I have Mario Kart 7. Some other things like Swap Note, which is addicting, and Pokédex 3D, Kid Icarus trailer. I have Netflix, which is pretty damn cool on a handheld. And the games I have for my 3DS, which is Super Mario 3D Land and Mario Kart 7. That's it. So on to the best 3. So let's get started. So for PSP titles, the candidates are Dissidia O2 Duodecim Final Fantasy, the third birthday, and the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Japanese version. And for DS and 3DS, we have Mario Kart 7, Super Mario 3D Land, and Kingdom Hearts Recoded. So, for gameplay, I think the best gameplay is probably Super Mario 3D Land, because this game was meant perfectly for the 3DS. It includes like every feature of the 3DS. It pretty much utilizes it, which is really cool. So I'm guessing I'm gonna go with Super Mario 3D Land for gameplay. Multiplayer, obviously I'm going with Mario Kart 7, because the multiplayer is amazing for this game. Even the graphics for the 3DS is pretty damn amazing for a handheld, until the PS Vita comes out, which is soon. The multiplayer for this is really, really good. I play with my friends like every day, and we also play with the random people around the world. It is really fun, good multiplayer, and the unlockables are amazing. For bonus content, is Birth by Sleep Final Mix. This one, compared to the regular Birth by Sleep, this did come out in 2011, in January. There's so much bonus content. We have like 2 new bosses, a whole new world, which is the Realm of Darkness. The graphics are updated for some of the cutscenes. There is new summons, but they're called D-Links. And there's a new boss. There's a lot of new bosses, and this for bonus content was amazing. So that wins. And these 3, this game was okay. It wasn't really that great, but I love Kingdom Hearts. I love the whole series. So I got this one. The story was kind of interesting, but that was about it. The third birthday was pretty pervy, but it was a really good game. I was very surprised. I never played anything with Parasite Eve before, and I played this and I got right into the story. It's really good. I recommend getting this. It's like a first-person shooter kind of. And this was the best pretty much for characters. It had a lot of characters. The gameplay was really good too. It was not really different from the first Dissidia. That's why it didn't win anything. But yeah. So now for the winners of Best of 2011 for the 3 categories. Now here are the albums and games that won for Best of 2011. Best K-pop packaging. Best K-pop songs. Best J-pop songs. Best J-pop packaging. Best gameplay. Best multiplayer for a handheld. And best bonus content. So 2011 was a really good year. Got some really good games, got some really good K-pop, got some really good J-pop. But I'm just really excited for what 2012 brings. So on my channel, expect a review for this because I just got this on Christmas Eve. Expect a review from this, I just got this yesterday. Expect a review from this. Expect a review for basically a lot of things in 2012. So I'll see you guys next time. Comment, rate, subscribe. Happy New Year. And goodbye.